Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome back, everybody. What is going on? What is happening, everyone? Let me know when you can see me, when you can hear me. We are back streaming. Let me know when it says I'm live. I think I just got a notification on my phone. It says I'm now live. Let me know when you can hear me and see me. Comment section. Thank you for hanging out with us yesterday on our first boxes opened of Sorcery Gothic. It is going to be a fun time. Hopefully you're not getting echo. It's been a long time since I've done this, so, you know, it might not be done well. Looking good, Louis. What is up, JDJ? Look at this. Look, speaking of looking good, look at that case of Gothic. We're going to pull Curio tonight. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're going to pull a Curio. Hopefully you guys have had an enjoyable day and release day of Sorcery Gothic. Happy release day. This comes once a year for Sorcery. So when it does come around, we should celebrate it. And today we're going to open up at least a case. We'll see how the peer pressure is. You guys may be able to peer pressure me into continuing to roll tonight. We'll see. Last night the comment section was fun, hanging out with you all in the live chat of the premiered video of the first case. We are opening 108 Sorcery boxes of Gothic on this channel over the next, hopefully, week and a half. I'm hoping that we can stream a lot and week and a half, 2 weeks, open 100-ish boxes and really get the feeling for this set together. And then, of course, we'll try to get to weekly, regular streams of hanging out and doing packs for you guys, which is always fun. We do have boxes over at KitchenTableTCG.com. If you want to pick up a box, feel free to pick up some product. I know some other places are sold out now. Yes, this is live, Bellycuda. What is going on? So make sure if you are looking for product, you can pick some up on the website. We have these 4-player play mats that are free if you order 3 boxes until we kind of don't have any more for the free play mats. But if you order 3 boxes, you can add a play mat to the thing. Did the invoice go through? I don't know. Let's see. Aren't you in the shop? You can just ask them. Did the invoice go through? Yep. Invoice went through, buddy. All right. Let's open some Gothic. So, Sorceries. Newest set. There's a box topper pack. There's just stuff for your collection in there. Very cool. There's some box topper pack. We already looked at that. Let's get into the packs. I've been not watching people, but I've been following along with the curios, and now I just want to pull curio. Now I just want to pull curio. The goal is to open a full foil set. I've heard 100 different uniques. Blasphemy here. Unique magic and debauch display. I think we've already pulled this one. But I've heard there's over 100 different uniques, which is wild. And then the curios, we're starting to see some of the curios pop up. I think there's so far been 4 or 5 curios that have already popped up. I really like the one that is the glass door, or the glass house, and it is a transparent card. That is so cool. Betrayal, I love that artwork. Jesse's artwork is just so good. Search Party, Novice Necromancer, Flaming Skull, Second Wind. Dude, look at that artwork. The artwork in this game is just absolutely phenomenal. If you are not, if you've not learned about Sorcery yet, if you have not watched Sorcery or seen anything with Sorcery, this is a game that's played on a grid. You can move your minions and your characters around, kind of like a chessboard, and you try to defeat your opponent's avatar. You both start with like 20 life, and it's all hand-painted art. It's a very, very fun game, very much a game that you can play competitively, but also a game that you can just play casually at a kitchen table. Lots of fun, lots of people in the community enjoying both ways of play, which is really good. And then, oh, the Interrogator. I have not seen this yet. Whenever an ally strikes an enemy avatar, draw a spell unless they pay 3 life. Oh, this is like a really cool way to to go and make sure you're attacking the actual avatar. Very cool. And some card draw. Listen, that's going to be sick. I know you guys may have already seen a lot of this stuff. You're probably watching other content, other people. I have not. This is supposed to be like my experience with sorcery documented on the YouTube channel. That's what we're doing here. So I haven't really looked at a bunch of spoilers or other people's box openings or other things like that. Charge may carry any number of minions. Very cool stagecoach. This is sorcery's third set. Obviously, we had Arthurian Legends, which was the more recent set, and then Alpha Beta, which was the first set of cards. This is also sorcery's biggest set, the most different, unique cards in any set ever for sorcery. Divine Lance, our first foil. The thing we do on this channel is I try to collect a full set of foils of all of the sets so far, and I am caught up. Now it's time to start all over, and we are starting over with Gothic. This is the 7th box of Gothic we've opened. We're gonna open 108 boxes, see how close we get to a foil set, and then we will figure out if I'm buying cards or not. So we'll see. There's the goat for Azil. We've seen that one. Very crazy artwork. What's the Philosopher's Stone for this set? So a lot of conversations so far. I'll show you. We pulled one in the video last night. A lot of conversations so far about the Philosopher's Stone-esque thing has been, where is it? I pulled one last night. Where is it? The Ether Core, which provides 3 threshold while in the void, or 3 mana while in the void. So a very strong 1 mana spell, but it has to be in the void to get your extra mana. That's been the conversation of, but honestly, it's going to take the community a long time to figure out what's actually good. If you remember with, this is Ertraz Platts, Elite Site of Unsettling Pillars and Slats. That's pretty cool. Things that interact with the collection, I think, are going to be really good. Last set, we didn't really know that the Ring of Morrigan was going to be as popular as it was. It took the gameplay people a while to catch on that was like the biggest card, and then it kind of blew up. So Book of the Dead, oh my gosh, look at that artwork. Once on your turn, Spellcaster Bearer may cast a dead minion, which becomes undead instead if it's banished. And it is banished if it dies. That's sick. So it just allows you to cast things from your graveyard once per your turn. That's a huge card. All right, we have another foil. It's a 3 mana. Exceptional. The Gibbous Night Gaunts. Look at that thing. Airborne and Voidwalk. Dude, I think Voidwalk decks are going to be very strong. There just seems to be so many different void cards. This is the only channel I will ever watch sorcery box openings on. He's not trying to look. His wife's over there. Love the alpha box opening experience. Thanks, man. I can't wait to catch on to this, to get some fun things going on this channel as we get to know the cards and have the experience. I hope that you continue to have fun with us and that we can just enjoy the ride as we go through Gothic together. Shout out to you, Green Gremlin. The Ferryman's Coin. Release the Hounds. It's like Release the Kraken in what movie that? Austin Powers, I think. I played the Precon decks today, and my opponent was playing the Undead deck. These things are crazy fun. They get to pop out of the graveyard. You sacrifice a skeleton, and there's the avatar that allows you for 1 to cast a skeleton, so you kind of have a ton of skeletons around. Hold on, I gotta respond to this guy about a collection. We're buying a big Pokemon collection today. I still have responsibilities, which is the problem. But yeah, the pre-cons were super fun to play against. I've only played 2 of the 4, but it was very fun. We got another foil. This was another one of the bone cards that you can use those skeleton tokens to keep bringing stuff back from your graveyard. They're not like powerful cards that you're bringing back from the graveyard, but it's just annoying to constantly have to deal with things that you can't really get rid of. Vandal Imp, Return to Nature, and a Revered Revenant. Beautiful artwork. 0 power unless adjacent to an allied ward. Very cool. And then it's got a 3 power for 1. That's a pretty strong card. In a game where it's not that hard to get ward, a 1 mana 3 power, you're gonna see that thing's gonna see some play. Another foil. Ooh, a really cool red foil. Red foils are really good. Earl of the Ivory Tower. Can't be damaged or targeted by the ordinary. A non-ordinary spellcaster, so it can only cast spells that are not ordinary. Interesting. Search power, Flaming Skull, Trial by Fire, and a Corruptor Freak. Lots of exceptional foils in this box. Very cool artwork. Our last boxes had a ton of elite foils. That was the trend. Holy Water was a cool one that was in the precon. The Saint of Redemption. Ward, no minion is evil, but all enter the realm tapped. I think we've seen that one. It's crazy how much it's going to take for people to get a full set of Gothic, how many boxes they'll have to open. If you were waiting for boxes to like become super cheap somewhere, I don't know if that's going to happen. Like, the demand for boxes is going to be pretty strong because the size of the set is massive. It's a massive set. Oh, we should be looking for any exceptionals. I'm not getting rid of any bulk. I'm going to wait till the community figures out all of the curios. Another Corruptor. Okay, Corruptor is not the Interrogator. Corruptor is probably an elite. We're just going to put the avatars to the side. It's hard to know what's a avatar that is a unique and what is a exceptional or an elite avatar. Hey, you got that shirt. Awesome. I'm glad, man. We've got a lot of people asking me for t-shirts. We do have t-shirts up on the website, but not those ones. A unique beast bears a fragile accord. Whenever these enter another player's site, you may give them a peace offering. If you do, their units can't attack you on their next turn. Why would they do that? Oh, you give them the peace offering. They don't choose to. Dang, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's gonna be another, like, those are cards that like can change the game. So if you make it to your opponent's site and they don't have an airborne minion that they can handle that airborne minion with, they just can't damage you until you get rid of that thing. That's crazy. Malachium. At the end of your turn, you untap them. How are you guys feeling about the set? Have you guys opened any boxes? Are you just living through the YouTubes now? Like, where are you guys in your box opening experience for sorcery? Have you guys been able to open any yet? Josh is opening his first box out of 56 right now. That's crazy. Sorcery has the best artwork, hands down. I totally agree. The Plague Pits. We saw this one yesterday too. Josh, give us the hits on the box as you're going through it, buddy. The comment section can cheer with you. Death Knight, and the Silver Bullet. This was one of the first cards spoiled on the sorcery website. Has there been any other curios found other than the 4 or 5 that were from last night? The Exorcist. It's hard because, like, in order to see the curios, you have to really know the artwork. I agree about the best foils in the industry. We only got 4 foils. We're halfway through the box. We have pulled a Wendigo yet, I believe. The chase card, we think is the Ether Core, is what everybody kind of is talking about. This Infusion Factory makes me think that one of the next sets will be like an artifact-themed, factory-themed build, you know, different mechs and kind of, I don't know, it would be I think it would be really interesting. Like a Mirrodin Magic the Gathering type set. Oh, the Blade of Thorns, very cool card. Bear has +3 powers, no joke. No joke. All right, last third of the box. The boxes have been very evenly spread. Sorcery used to have an issue where most of the hits were on the right side of the box. Seems like that certainly has been fixed yet. No Man's Land. Gorgeous. Always check the bulk since there can be hollow variations. What do you mean hollow variations? There will only be one hollow, or like one hollow every like 7 or 8 packs, 6 to 7 packs. The non-foils can be, you can have curios in the non-foils. But typically a curio will be in the ordinary slots and it won't be an ordinary. So it's kind of easy to identify it. But if you're going too quick, you would miss it. So all those were ordinary. So there's probably not any curios. Typically the curios in the past have been non-ordinary cards and they are in the ordinary slot. So it's kind of easy to identify that you've got one. Look at that giant spider. Crazy. Spiders are no fun. I don't like, I'm not a spider fan. I'm not like scared of spiders. Definitely like not a snake guy, but look at that terrifying spider. Foil. Oh, be the core. Oh, come on, be the core. Mayor of Melbourne. Come on, be a foil core. No, it's a 4 damage, 4 power. It is an exceptional, another exceptional. The Death Knight. Look at that artwork. Other nearby undead allies have +1 power. Look at that card. That's crazy. Absolutely insane artwork in this game. Now, we have had a couple packs, couple boxes with packs that have double foils. 2 different foils in the pack, which is crazy. And then I heard a rumor that there is God packs that have all foils, which is, listen, if we don't pull a God pack, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe that should be the stream. Stream until we get a God pack. Like box openings until we get the God pack, like we used to do for the Philosopher's Stone Crucifix. Like that could be crazy to just say we're not going to stop opening until we get a God pack. Oof. This is peak Kitchen Table TCG right here. Live streaming sorcery. There we go, baby. That's what we do. Lord of Destruction. Cool looking card. The God pack thing's wild. A pack full of foils. Power Wish. Oh, I've seen this. There's one of these for, there's a couple different variations of this. Different wishes. Each avatar sacrifices all of their minions, permanently gaining +1 power for each. Wow. So then your avatar has +1 power for each minion that you sacrificed. I could see that being super popular in like a token deck that's going to naturally have a ton of, you know, minions. I'm trying to not lose my voice tonight again. Foil. The Sanctuary. When your avatar arrives at death's door, they flee here and gain ward. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool sight. 6. Exceptional Undead. Those who linger. This is also in the Precon deck. Kind of fun now that I played a game of Precon. I can identify some of the cards that... we probably don't have another foil. I guess we could maybe get one. Oh, we do have another foil. Into the Abyss is our elite. An ordinary foil, the Granary Rats. Look at that foiling. Absolutely. I love that even the ordinary cards, you can tell the love for the artwork and the desire to make them cards that aren't just throwaway ordinaries, but like are iconic cards to the game. That's something I really enjoy about Sorcery. Another foil? Dang. Tons of foils in this box. The Gloam Toads. Zap. This one's another exceptional. The Driftwood Marrows. Nearby allies can't be submerged. Gorgeous artwork there. Last pack of the box. A pretty strong box with 8 foils. I'll take an 8 foil box nearly any day. The Sinister Pond. Do I get a sense that Rudy is trying to offload sorcery? I don't like talking about other content creators like that. I think that Rudy has a very similar problem that a lot of the stores in the industry have right now. There's a metric ton of games and releases and so much time and energy required to know about all these games and releases. So we got 8 uniques, 2 avatars, 8 foils in that box. There's just so much going on in the industry. His prices were lower than I thought he would be at, which is, it is what it is. Like, I think that one of the factors in the whole thing is like, in this industry right now, there's so much going on. This was box 7, by the way, whoever asked. There's just so much going on that it's hard to give things the attention that maybe you want to give them. I mean, I wish I could be here every night streaming sorcery. The reality is that there's a metric ton of other things going on in the industry, and like I can't. So I don't think that he's like dumping sorcery as a result of not liking sorcery or not believing in sorcery. It wouldn't make a ton of sense to do that with a new release. It wouldn't make a ton of sense to do that one release a year, and on that release you're not gonna take a you're not gonna take advantage of the eyeballs on the game. I just don't think that that's what he's doing. I think the reality is that people have expectations for content creators that are a lot, because you guys might only watch 1 or 2 games or only pay attention to 1 or 2 games. But the reality is somebody like Rudy or any game store, there's just so much going on in the industry. So maybe you can't give it the time and attention that you want to, because you've got to spend all the time doing the other games too. So that would be my answer to that question. That being said, I was surprised that his price on Gothic boxes was so cheap. And then I was surprised across the board at how many different stores broke street date for sorcery and didn't respect street date. I don't know as a fact any of those people who they were, because I didn't receive boxes from any of them because I didn't order it, but I have heard a good number of people who surprised me that did break street date, and that feels bad. Strike Orchid. This box seems like a dud so far. Lots of exceptionals. The box needs to pick it up. Your order from Distro got held up an extra day because of bad weather. Yeah, there's been a lot of weather lately. Got a foil. The Greater Blood Demon. Love that artwork. 6 damage, 4, but you lose 4 life when it enters. Pretty crazy. Oh, the Cranky Overseer. All right, got an elite foil. Look at that thing. Once on your turn, the Overseer may deal 1 damage to target adjacent ordinary minion to untap it. That's crazy. Very cool artwork. Yep, I'm going for a full foil set. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna open it though. I mean, I don't think in 100 boxes you're gonna get a full, not even close. I heard that there's 100 unique foils. So here's my thought on that. If there's really 100 uniques, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of uniques that are very cheap because they're not gonna see any play and there's just not gonna be a lot of attention to them. So like, I don't know. Those are the ones that I will hopefully not pull, and then I can just buy rather than trying to open. But we'll see where we are. What's up, Chester Cheetah? The goal is to open 108 boxes and then evaluate the world. At 108 boxes too, like, I'll get bored of opening for myself. I'll get bored of opening for myself. So like, at that point, I'll want to open boxes for you all who watch the content, and that's more fun for me. Arcade of Bones. Look at that. I haven't seen that yet. This is an elite. I'm on box 8, and I've never seen this card. That's how many cards are in this set. That is so cool. Yeah, the foil pack, God pack thing is wild if it's true. Oh, we got a cool foil. Oh, be the Curio. Oh, be the Curio. Be the transparent Curio. I hope you are. Be the transparent Curio. I hope you are. The Animus. Ooh, it's just a foil avatar. Very cool. The foil savior. Look at that artwork. Absolutely beautiful. That info is coming from a lot of people in the community who have told me about that, but I have not seen it. I have not watched any content or any box openings. I have just heard it. So we'll see if we can make it happen. It's just like curios. I didn't believe that curios existed until I pulled one. I said, you can't trust the internet. We need to do it ourselves. So we have to open boxes until we get a curio. Transparent curio, apparently a black edge instead of white. Interesting. Another foil. This has been a great box. We have a unique or a elite foil and an avatar foil so far. Plate of the Whale. Bearer is immobile if it has less than 3 power. If it has more than 3 power, prevent the first instance of damage it would take each turn. That's great. I also want to open it. Yeah, I like opening the curios too. Oh, a unique foil. What a box. I was making fun of this box earlier. This is now the best box I've opened. Jack the Ripper, unique mortal of monstrous mind, has stealth. Beautiful, beautiful artwork there. May be cast to any mortal, silencing then killing them without breaking stealth. That's crazy. What a box so far. Unique foil, avatar foil, elite foil. That's crazy. And we're in the first third of the box still. Master Necromancer. We've seen that before. Ooh, another foil. Homecoming. Minions. Oh, I haven't seen that before. That's great. That's a good card. That's a great card. Some mana ramping. An exceptional clay golem here. Very cool foiling. I agree. Best foils in the industry. So I thought the Angels might have curios because there's, you know, one of each threshold. Golden Dawn. Deal out your top spells, one to each site in your back row. Summon any that are minions. Put the rest of them bottom of your spellbook. That's sick. This set, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just too excited. Tell me if you guys understand this. The losers on the podcast didn't understand it. But they're not sorcery people, okay? Tell me if you understand this. To me, so far, and I might just be excited. Let's get that very clear. To me, so far, Gothic feels more like sorcery than Alpha and Beta felt like sorcery. Let me give me your initial thoughts, and then after a couple seconds here, I'll elaborate a little bit more on my thoughts about that. All right, I've let you have your initial thoughts. Now, here's my feelings on that. Alpha and Beta had a lot, and I mean a lot, of Magic the Gathering vintage Magic references. It had a lot of cards that were named as Magic the Gathering cards. It had a lot of mechanics that felt, you know, very Magic the Gathering mechanically. Not that that's a bad thing. Like, it's Magic, right? Like, I like that. I like old school Magic. I think that's fair. I think any card game that avoids things like that is silly. Like, Magic is a great game, and paying a little homage to it in your game is great. There's the Gnarled Wendigo somebody was asking about. This set seems to have departed from that narrative and created its own thing. Arthurian Legends felt too much like Arthurian Legends to feel like sorcery. Like, this feels like a true, like, it feels so much more like sorcery, in my opinion. Lord of Fear, enemies can't defend alone. Dang, another elite that we haven't seen. There's just so many cards in this set. I haven't been on the website yet to see all the cards and things. I don't want to ruin it. I just want to open cards. I just want to have this experience of opening a foil. Gloam Toads. Exceptional Mortal. Insists he's fine. All right, this is a duplicate for me on foils. Already starting with the duplicates and the foils. This set has a lot of Legends cards. Homage. Does it really? Crawling Congregation. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I think that the feeling of this set is like spot on for sorcery. Excuse me. Trying to not die here. Orm Infester. Like I said, we do have boxes up on the website. If you want to, you can order a box and leave a note in the order when you go to your checkout and say you want the box open on the channel. I will not open it live on stream. We won't be doing any live stream openings for you all until I finish my openings. It just allows me to stream kind of whenever I want without having to plan and sell packs and do that kind of thing. And I really want to enjoy the set just for myself. But I will do pre-recorded videos that we'll post, and then we'll ship your cards out. So if you want that, feel free to do that. I do plan on doing some like regular content that's just like posted videos, which is good because it helps me, you know, share that, hey, we're streaming, and it helps more people be in the chat and that kind of thing. But I can't guarantee exactly when those boxes will get opened. But if you're not in a rush and you just, you know, Want to see your box open sometime on the channel? Do it. Valor of the Evil Eye. I think this card's going to be really good. There's another giant in Arthurian Legends that gives all giants haste, or charge in this game. And that one is also mono red. And so I think that one might fit well in the mono red deck that's kind of going around. All right, what do we got? We got 5 foils, or we have 6 foils already. We don't have very many uniques yet, though, in this box. There we go. The old Mortimer's Den. Love it. This is like the Geistwood. You like the good old days. Yeah. Trying to get back to more regular and... Oh, foil. Trying to get back to more regular. We've been... Oh, that's a Howl from Beyond. We saw that one yesterday. Return to Nature. Exceptional foil here. The thumb screw. Oh my gosh. Oh, there goes all my cards. The thumb screws. Look at that thing. Holy moly. That looks painful. That looks like something out of Better Call, or out of not Better Call Saul. Never mind. Ignore me. Whenever a nearby avatar casts a spell, they lose life equal to the number of spells they've cast each turn. That's pretty cool. I dropped all my cards here. All right, let's try to get a couple more foils. I like these 8 foil boxes. Dole Chance. Another elite I don't think I've seen. Oh, this is the one where you get a lot of spells. We've seen this. Yeah, that Eclipse card, I've seen that. Looks cool. Nadir Seed. Haven't seen this one. That's crazy. It loses life equal to their unspent mana. You can lose a lot of life in this game too, because the card draw is hard in Sorcery. So you can run out of cards late game and just lose life like that every turn. Wow. This box has been incredible. Elite foil, Avatar foil, unique foil, and then 7 foils so far total. Pretty good. Another giant spider. Lots of things and stuff. Another foil? Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the foils a lot. I'm a big fan of foils. It's just an ordinary, but I'm still a big fan. The Bound Spirit disabled unless adjacent to a spellcaster. Man, 8 foils per box. Has that been pretty normal? It wasn't normal for my first boxes. 8 foils a box is pretty good. Blood mana. What is that? The next spell you cast this turn costs life instead of mana. I like that. You can literally cast early game. You could go down in life. That's gonna be a staple in red. I'll tell you what. If this card, I guess you can't do it till turn 3 though, because of the threshold. But man, that's still a pretty strong card. Cards like that are like, the community will use those cards. Bladestone. You'll start seeing those cards pop up in the gameplay side of things. It's not the flashiest artwork or like whatever, but like, man, once the gameplay community starts figuring out decks and a card like Blood Mana, and that's when you can see some of the real market stuff happen. Iron Maiden. It's going to take a while, though, for people to figure this set out. It's so big and so there's so many new mechanics. It's not like they just took old mechanics and started like adding on to the old mechanics. They have completely changed. Another duplicate there on the flame of the first one. They have completely changed the feel of the game. Like they've almost doubled the card pool in one set. So like things are going to take a while for the community to figure out what's good and what's not. Doom of Dilmun. This is a unique monster. Can't be banished, destroyed, or modified. Burrowing, Submerge, and Voidwalk. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, there's box 2 of the night, everybody. A home run of a box. Elite foil, Avatar foil, Jack the Ripper unique foil. We had 1 Avatar and 8 uniques, and then 8 foils. So a very, very, very strong box. That's going to be, for tonight's video, it's going to be hard to beat that box. We'll just go with that. It's going to be hard to beat that box. I do like these boxes, by the way. We are working on a 3D printing to show off. I should have it maybe tomorrow. I had somebody design a thing that will fit in here that's 3D printed and holds 2 decks and a dice thing and a little spot for your tokens. Just a cool little way to enjoy Gothic box. What's up, Yogo B Loco? You cracking your boxes? I'm glad you got them on time, buddy. How do you open this? It's going pretty good. We're having fun. The pulls have been decent. We just got a unique foil. We got an Avatar foil. That box was strong. Nothing crazy yet. We got a lot of room though. A lot of boxes to be opened on this channel to get something cool. The Regurgitator. I like that card a lot. I got it. This box needs to back up so you can see all the cards when I'm thumbing through them. Oh, Purgatory. This is a unique site where an evil minion dies nearby. Its controller loses 1 life. Ooh, another foil. Somebody in the comment section told me they have to stop making 4-player. He said you have to stop trying to make Commander happen in Sorcery. And I disagree. We have had so much fun playing 4-player Sorcery. It is a blast. And he said that it takes longer than Commander. And that has not been my experience. My experience is that 4-player Sorcery actually goes pretty quick because there's a lot of damage being done. If you haven't tried that out yet, try it out. It is an absolute blast. The Abaddon Succubus. Beautiful. All right. It is crazy how much fun it is. And yeah. Anyway, it was funny hearing somebody complain to me about trying to get that going. I just think you guys should enjoy it. Stargazer. Touchdown! I do, yeah. I like being able to include 4 people in one game too, because a lot of people have their Commander community, and so getting everybody in the same game is kind of important. The Heirloom Lost. There's a lot of sight damage in this set too. Notice that a lot of like ways to get rid of your opponent's sight or manipulate your opponent's sight. Pretty strong. All right, we got a foil. The Mayor of Milbourne. It's a 2-cost foil. And it's a skeleton mage. Look at that thing. I feel like we don't even see the exceptionals on this channel unless they're in foil. Because I just go so quick past them. I don't know what to do about that. I could go slower, but I just know it's probably not going to happen. Like if we want like this Zombie Bruiser, Gnarled Wendigo, and then it's just I think that's too slow. I think that bores people. I don't want to bore you guys. We'll see the exceptionals when they show up as foils. You know? We'll see the exceptionals when they show up as foils. Rowdy boys. Sow the Earth. 4 players goat on sorcery. I agree. Go buy a sorcery 4-player playmat, people. Check it out. It's very fun. Or buy 3 boxes and I'll give you a 4-player playmat for free. It's fun. Or make your own 4-player playmat if you want. I don't care. Just try it. It's fun. It's a good time. Holy water. The Hemo Goblet. Easily the most sickening thought of this game. It's literally a goblet full of blood. That's crazy. Maybe not the most sickening thing in the set. There's like giant demons and other things. All right, this box needs to wake up. Wake up box. There's a unique. Putrid Presence. We have 2 exceptional foils. I don't know. Box needs to wake up. Give us a curio. The Watery Grave. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this yet. Whenever an enemy drowns nearby, summon a skeleton token atop that site. That's pretty cool. Water's getting some strong stuff, man. Is water about to be good? I feel like it would take a lot for water to be good. Corruptor. We've seen it. I think we've seen, maybe we haven't seen all of the avatars yet. I want to say there's 14 avatars. Something like that. Is that what I heard? We definitely haven't seen 14 avatars. Tuwux. Grasping Ground. Excuse me. Water's not that good. Air and fire are certainly better than water. Foil. A red foil. The Black Mass. Oh, this card's gonna look so cool in foil, by the way. Crazy. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Exceptional foil number 3 is the Meat Hook. That's crazy. Look at that artwork. I'll do the extra work for the flavor and the art. Mono Water took top 4 with Spellslinger, so there were 3 decks better than it. I mean, come on. Come on, Ryan. What are we're bragging about top 4 now? Oh, look. I got 4th place. I'm just joking with you, Ryan. I thought water wasn't very good, but I also suck at the game and don't have like a competitive community. But Forgotten Tomb. It's not bad. All right, I'll give it to you. It's not that bad. It is. Rewind and double time. I like it, Milo. You'll catch up with us. Chirim. That card's really cool. I played that in the pre-con. The ward mechanic's really interesting, especially when things have airborne, because you can't really get rid of the ward mechanic unless you are targeting it. So very strong. The problem with water is nobody knows how to play it. That might be fair. Golgar. Okay, well, we're halfway through the box. This has been a less than exciting box so far. There is a Curio of Desecrate that doesn't have this pentagram in it, just so y'all know. I saw that today. Great encampment. Which is kind of a callback to Magic, right? Like they had to remove the pentagram from the artwork of that one card. Cool foil there. Eerie Coral, the Orphanen Void Walk, man, is going to be good. I'm telling you right now. Another exceptional feign. This is an exceptional foil box. Feign Death. Unholy Strength. You're right. I did not make any progress. The only progress I made on sorcery today was walking this case from my garage to my basement to be here. Ironclad. I think that avatar is going to be really good. Takes 2 less damage, means that you have to deal 3 damage to it to do 1 damage. That's crazy. That means all those 1 to 2, you know, pretty crazy. Foil. Ooh, cool foil. Got a fish in it, maybe. Or a star or a void. The Blade Dancer. Ooh, oh, a unique foil. All of a sudden, the box feels better. The Veristus, the Evictor. Unique Mortal and Liquidator of Limbo. Void Walk. Whenever it enters the void location, he kills all enemies there. That's crazy. Dude, what a card. What a card. Absolutely crazy. All right, we got a unique foil. I'm happy. Oh, Store's texting me about something. Hold on. MP mana. All right, sorry. Where's this pack? I have to sound it out live. You guys get to do this at the comfort of your own house. Minions below nearby sites die. This is a job, man. This is a tough life. Opening sorcery packs on stream and having to figure that out. I don't really feel like you guys understand how difficult this is. The Assimilator Snail. Okay, we got an ordinary foil and like a million exceptional foils. Or sorry, unique foil. I want a God pack. I want to be the guy that pulls a God pack on camera. Oh, I thought it was a double foil pack. It's a single foil pack. The Corpse Catapult. This is what killed me in my game today. So there's that. I was on death's door and then he corpse catapulted. Oh, we got the foil demon girl. Oh, the Abaddon succubus in foil, full art. I don't think I can put this whole thing on the screen much longer. There we go. Absolute beautiful card. The Abaddon succubus. Once on your turn, you may lure target adjacent enemy minion to take a step closer. I love the theme. It lures you closer, and then it snatches you up and kills you. Be careful. Be careful out there. Be careful out there, people. All right, here we go. Mortal Soil. Whenever an affected site takes damage, banish a minion from your cemetery to prevent it. I think that's another elite we haven't seen before. Do you guys think the succubus gets a, like, is there like a tax on that card? Do you think that card's just going to be more expensive just because of the art? I think probably will be. There'll be somebody out there. There will be somebody out there. Legion of Gaul. Dude, I love this art. Melissa A. Benson, I think, is my favorite artist in sorcery. Her cards always just look the best. I'm not a weirdo. I'm saying, do you think somebody else thinks that? I'm not saying I think that. She's not even that attractive. She looks nothing like my wife. I'm not saying that. I'm saying other people might think that. Cart Gal, what is up, my friend? No good polls, just me scamming people. Just me pumping things. Magicthegathering. Always shilling. Cartgal always leaves me a comment. Louis always shilling. What happened to you, Cartgal? We used to be friends. You used to leave nice comments. Now every time it's always shilling. Maybe it happened to me. Did I start shilling too much? Foil. Oh, is that going to be a good foil? It's another water foil. This is going to be the octopus. This is going to be the octopus. Elite Demon, Lord of Lies. Sensu of the Fang. George rubbed off on you, huh? That's a shame. What do we got? 8 foils again? 7 foils. I think this is going to be a case that has 8 foils in every box. Evil Twin. Ooh. Evil Twin. That's pretty cool. Strikes first if they fight. Enters the realm as a copy of a minion, and then it gets to strike first if they fight. Another foil. Told you it's going to be an 8 foil box. Blaze of Glory. An ally fights at each enemy near it one at a time. If it doesn't die, it doesn't die until it's done. That's pretty cool. Another foil. Is this about to be another unique foil? It's a 7 cost. Ordinary monster, the slug. The slug. The Sawbones. All right, what a box. That had a unique foil, the succubus foil. We had how many uniques do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques, 3 avatars. That box got saved by the unique foil and the succubus for sure. Without those 2 foils, it would have been a pretty rough box. But we continue. We're halfway through this case, so that's good. These boxes stack really well. It makes it really nice when you're opening lots of boxes like this. Have a place to put the cards that won't, fall over. It's pretty nice. I could get a better knife other than a screwdriver, but that would require me to be paying attention. I'm out of room in my pack box too, my box. All right, here we go. The Lake of the Dead lookalike. Yeah. All right, this is gonna be the box, everybody. Strap in. Get yourselves ready. Leave a comment. Engage. This is the box. Bleeding Skull. I'm telling you right now, this is a big box. Starting it out with the Elder Ruins, an elite site beneath mountains of madness. Look at that. You get to cast something from your collection. Let's go. Collection mechanic. Use a ridiculous steak knife. That's got to have been done before, hasn't it? Also, that would require me to have things in this room that I'm supposed to have, and I'm not responsible enough for that. Cargill, have you watched any sorcery before? Are you a sorcery fan? Are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in the chat like this before. Mostly just in the comment section. Are you a sorcery fan? Oh, we got a cool foil there. Oh, is this the? This is the guy. This is that unique. Starts with an M. Is a classic literature that guy. It's gonna be that guy. Hey, dude, let's go. I told you so. I guessed the art already. Holy moly, that's huge. Look at that. Must be cast your avatar's location, taking their life and replacing them as your avatar. Once on your turn, you may summon an evil minion from your hand to adjacent site. That's such a cool card. I'm getting a sleeve. It's gonna be the first card I sleeve tonight. Oh. Have sleeves. Sure, here's some sleeves. I have sleeves. Mephistopheles. What, I mean, it's crazy. It's a huge hit. I said yesterday when we pulled this, when we pulled the non-foil, that card's going to be a huge, huge card. We're not going to pull it enough for me to have to learn how to say the card. Just letting you know that. You're going to pull that. We're going to pull that 10 more times. It's not worth me learning how to pronounce it. Just letting you know. There's no shot. The art and set for Harbinger and Savior is better than the precons. I like that take. Lord of Greed. Foil? Oh, is it the transparent one? I just want to pull the transparent curio, to be honest. That's the real secret here, everybody. Oh, it is an avatar, the Harbinger. All right. Somebody was at the shop tonight. Avid driver. He pulled 2 of these. He was like, if you don't pull it, I'll trade you one. Sorry, bud. The Harbinger foil. You like this art better than the precon art, huh? Pretty cool. That mechanic is crazy. You get to summon things across the board and like, pretty cool. The Rat King. I'm going to build a Rat King deck. I just feel like it needs to happen. I need to play at least one game with a Rat King deck. Well, Cart Gal, it's great to have you here. Deliverance. Banish all nearby evil. Even if you're a fan of George and a hater of me, it's great that you're here. People are blowing me up today. The sorcery guys got their boxes from the shop today. We got a foil. Oh, that's a cool foil. Is it going to be the Intrepid Hero? No, I don't think so. Maiden, Mother Crone. Haven't seen this one yet. Genesis Heal 3, great. 3, draw a spell, amazing. Death rate, opponent loses 3 life. Dude, 3 mana to draw a spell is huge. That's a giant card. That's a giant card. 5 mana, ordinary Ravenous Werewolf. PSA wouldn't grade your sorcery, huh? I have not heard of that. Satanic Panic. Kill all demons and one other target minion. Interesting. Seems too situational to actually matter. There's going to be a lot of uniques like that are just not good. You're going to see that. I don't, and like, what do they do when they design that card? Do you think they knew? I'm not convinced that there's a market for sorcery graded like that, though. We'll see. Most of the sorcery graded people that I talk to want BGS 9.5s or BGS 10s. There hasn't been much in the realm of any other companies that really matter. Wreathed in Righteousness. That's your OCD. Oh, you pulled a foil version of my spoiler? Heck yeah. The Empyrean, a unique sight arrayed in adamant light. Pretty cool. Heard some conversation that like 3 threshold decks got a lot of support in this set just because of a lot of the sites that bounce the threshold and give you temporary threshold and that kind of thing. Will be interesting to see if that actually holds true. Especially when you see so many strong cards and increased card pool to make mono work. When there's so many new cards like this, you can't help it from making mono threshold better. Like it's just gonna get better because you're increasing the card pool and simplifying the game. And simplifying, you can, because of the increased card pool, you can then simplify the game. So I'm not sure I buy the idea that 3 color decks or 3 threshold decks or whatever are gonna increase, but I'll be watching that. I really rather enjoy watching the winning decks and building their lists and testing it out. Like I said, we don't have like an uber competitive scene in Hurricane, West Virginia. So it's fun to build those decks and then play them with our guys that we just kind of casually play. But it'll be interesting to see if that happens. So we got another Avatar foil. We got the foil unique. It's been a pretty good box. Divine Lance. Rudy's PayPal account was frozen 5 minutes into a sale. Classic. I still don't understand how that guy uses PayPal still for the level of sales he does. It's incredible. Incredible. It's inspiring, the level of commitment to PayPal. Gargantula. All right, we still got some foils left. The art's so good. Mismanaged Mortary. I mean, you're going to have processing fees on any site. Shopify fees aren't much better than PayPal fees. Foil. What is that one going to be? The we already got this one multiple times. The Holy Nova. I love the spells that utilize the grid. Look at that thing. Is this only going to damage deal damage to each enemy at affected locations? You may break an allied ward to center the spell on that location. That's a great card. It's also a board wipe that's a one-sided board wipe. Damage to each enemy. That's a huge card, guys. That's a huge card. A one-sided board wipe that can also utilize your wards to center it. Pretty good. Demonic Contract. Symmetric Suffering. Apply Alakist. This is the third set, Griffin. There was alpha and beta. So you had alpha and beta that had the same cards. It was like a first edition and then a second edition, basically. And then Arthurian Legends. And alpha beta had 403 cards, I believe. Arthurian Legends had 220. And it was Arthurian Legend themed. So lots of Knights at the Round Table type stuff. And then this is Gothic, which has 440 cards in it. So the largest set to date. All hand done art. And all work together to play the game. Oh, and the Dragon Lord mini set. You're right. I always forget about that because it was basically non-existent to stores. But yes, the Dragon Lord mini set. Aino. The Dragon Lord mini set was all here. I actually have my Dragon Lord set here from that video. The Dragon Lord mini set was all Ed Beard Jr. artwork. It was just these 10 cards that are all unique dragons. And then you've got the dragon avatar that allows you to do that. Kind of cool. That was just a mini set though. You bought a it was just like a 1-pack thing and you got all of them plus a random foil. But it was pretty much unavailable at stores. Fatality. Kill target wounded minion. I think you can get them at the SGC cons and that kind of stuff. Another foil. Lots of foils. I like these boxes that have tons of foils. The Evictor again. Non-foil this time. An Order of the Pale Worm. Eight foils already in this box. 8 foil boxes. I feel like that's more than I got last case. I feel like I got 6 to 7. I'll take 8 foil boxes all day. Once per game, if you would die, you may sacrifice a minion atop this altar instead. Listen, this card and the card that brings you back from Death's Door are so good. They're so good. Like, control decks are going to love that. That's the difference between winning a game and losing a game, is a card like that. The Animist. Anybody have any idea of which of the avatars is unique? If there's a unique avatar? I feel like we've been pulling them pretty consistently across the 3. Maybe with the exception of the Interrogator, but our sample size is not large enough. There's the Ironclad. The Dread Thicket. I love those eyeballs. Look at that thing. Crazy. The Persecutor? I wouldn't think the Persecutor would be because that's one of the pre-con ones. But I think you're right. I haven't seen a Persecutor in my boxes. I can't remember seeing the Persecutor. But that's one of the pre-con. I can't imagine they'd make that one of the unique. Salt the Earth. Conjure Salt the Earth to a single site, destroying it. Sites can't be played there. Crazy. All right, so that box was obviously good. We had the unique foil Mesophilipes, unique demon and avatar. I do not have a rat deck list. We also got the Harbinger foil. We got 8 foils there, which is strong. We got unique wise. We've been getting 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 foils or 8 uniques there, and 3 avatars this time. So very good. We've got 2 boxes left in this case. Let's see what else we can pull, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it definitely seems like a late game card, like trying to protect your avatar and or just lower the amount of mana your opponent has. I really should get a knife for these boxes, huh? It's a little stupid piece of tape. It gets me. What do they think they are, Lorcana? Putting tape on a box? All right. The Army of the Dead. Dude. Whenever this army moves or takes damage, it leaves a skeleton token behind. That's pretty sick. That's a cool card. There's a lot of shenanigans you can do with that. Maybe I'll build a zombie deck. The Corpse Explosion. Foil. The Sturmgeist. Like, have we seen this yet? I don't think we've seen that card yet, and that's an elite. That's crazy. The Concentrate. I heard maybe there's a curio of this, or different artwork called the White Lotus is what I've been told. That artwork's incredible, though. Let's just talk about that. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. The Sacred Stag. The Peacemaker Auroblasti. We haven't seen this either. Lots of elites we haven't seen, which is, I don't know. This is what, box 10? What's up, Lauren? How are you, my friend? Into the Abyss. Doomsday Cult. I mean, there's still so many elites. We haven't seen them all. Foil. 3 mana foil in red. An Exceptional Acquisition. Look, I don't think I've seen that art either. Target opponent reveals their hand and banishes a card. Any of their cards or allies are evil. You may choose which. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lauren, for the good luck. Another foil. Oh, be the core. Be the core, baby. Be the core. Be the core. Do it. Let's go. Be the core. Come on. Come on. I don't want to have to open a billion boxes to know I'm getting a foil core. Please be the core. Please be the core. Ordinary? Ordinary? It's not. The Desecrate. Beautiful. All right. We got to earn it. We haven't earned it yet. This is the thing. You have to go through it to get good pulls in sorcery. You got to earn it. The Ratnus Trueblood. Another elite we haven't seen. It's crazy how many elites I haven't seen yet. Unless I'm just forgetting them, but I think I would remember that artwork. Lord of Fear, we've seen that one. Silver Bullet, we've seen that one. Foil. Ooh, is this going to be the Geist? The other land? The other site that is like the Geistwood? I like that one. That's a unique foil too. It would be. Not? It's the Horrible Hybrids. Artwork's crazy. The Salistrom. Lots of things I can't pronounce in this set. Milo's caught up already. You must have been cranking it. Another foil. Paladins Abazia. Yes, you were very lucky, my friend. And the Mimic. Beautiful. 2x speed. That's the way to do it. Dan, there was also a lot of connection between foils in Alpha Beta. So like a lot of people who pulled a foil Cortesian Cup also got a foil Parmesan cheese, also got the foil Death Dealer. You weren't alone in that pulling of both, but you were very lucky for sure. Five unique, 6 non-ordinary foils. That's pretty good. Crawling Congregation. 5 uniques is actually pretty. You're saying not 5 unique foils. You're saying 5 uniques. Did you get some avatars? Sounds like you definitely got a unique avatar. The Interrogator. That's the one I think we've pulled the least so far. First sorcery box ever. Well, welcome to the game, my friend. Temple of Moloch. Oh, you can sacrifice a minion to gain 2. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of mechanics with the sacrificing skeletons to gain like infinite mana. Gonna happen. Look at that thing. That's crazy. That's gonna be a huge card. Sites occupied by evil have at the end of your turn you lose 1 life. That's crazy. I want that one in foil bad. The Gibbous Knight. Where to sell this? Blade of Thorns. Lord of Lies. be interesting to see where prices line up. It's so early. People haven't gotten their boxes yet. Certainly too early for me to start buying cards. Fear of Animosity. Yeah, the increased deck size is also super interesting. It kind of generates some natural demand for cards. Dr. Demetrius. Crazy. You may ward another adjacent minion. Artwork's so good. Oh, this pack feels different. Be a god pack. Be a god. Ah, it's not a god, but it does have a foil. I prepared. We haven't had any boxes have. We haven't had any packs with more than one foil in it this case. The Zeppelin of Zealots. Cool card. Beautiful artwork. I saw this one in the pre-cons too. Kind of a fun card to play with. Shackled Demon. Ooh. The City of Plenty. Provides 2 for you, but also provides 1 for your opponent. Alright, so if you can ramp and do better than your friend, it's a win. It's a little dangerous in my opinion. Give your friend free mana. The Vindictive Nation we've seen. I really like that artwork though. Very detailed. Demonic Contract. This box was a little bit more mid, everybody. This box so far, a little bit mid. Archangel Gabriel. These are going to be crazy. Airborne Ward. Genesis. Choose another allied minion. They draw a spell which only they can cast. So is there one Archangel for each threshold, I bet? Kind of cool. No Realm Eater yet. The Betrayal. The Cursed Iron. Again, have we seen that yet? Pretty cool. Have I seen that one? Not have you seen that one? I feel like it's a new card for me. Temple of Moloch. 2 Temple of Molochs in one box. Pretty good. That site's going to be really good in evil decks because sacrificing a skeleton, and on that there is a avatar that every turn 1 mana gives you a skeleton. So oh, did I? So for 1 mana you can just get a free mana. And then there's also ways to bring your skeletons back from the grave. There's a lot of ways that can. That's another duplicate. Okay, interesting. Is that the same box duplicate? It is. All right, this might be our first box with some sort of weird duplication. Fatality. We got that in foil in the last box. We got, look, this is the first time this has happened. We have a duplicate Temple of Moloch, and we have a duplicate of the City of Plenty. It's kind of interesting there. We haven't seen any duplicate uniques across the board in any of my other boxes. Sold Out Cemetery. Last pack of the box. We have 8 foils already. Is there going to be anything in here? I don't think so. The Book Burners. Nothing. All right. Interesting box there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foils. None of them were elites. All of them were exceptionals or ordinaries, but we did see some pretty good uniques there. Very interesting box. Not as strong as I would have liked it to be honest. One print sheet ended and a new one started in the middle of the box. Yeah, maybe. I gotta remember to get all my dust codes off these boxes too. All right, last box of the case, everybody. Last box of the case. Which is the last box of the larger case, too. This was yesterday's video, and today would have been a master case of 12. They ship these, for those of you who don't know, in a case of 12 that has 2 inner cases of 6. So when you say I want a case, you know, a lot of people don't know exactly what you're talking about. I would say a case is 12, or a master case would be 12. And then the other one, I would phrase it as an inner case. The Dormant Monstrosity. We need a good box here. The Abaddon Succubus. Lorien, fellas. Lucky last box. Let's go. It doesn't have to be the last box. It would be the last of the case, though. Plague Pits. So far, it's been lackluster. This box can surprise us, though. Be good to us, box. Come on. Faith Incarnate. This is the box of all boxes. It has the God pack in it. I love your guys' enthusiasm and hopes. So far, it hasn't had a single unique in it or a foil. I like that, though. I like boxes that start off really bad and then just hit hard. Invigorate. Does it just say invigorate? It's just a normal invigorate with like a girl flying in the air that looks like Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. The White Lotus card is supposedly, there might be a curio called White Lotus that is invigorate but with a different art. The Rat King foil edition. That card was Consecrate. Interesting. I don't know, Phantom Knight. I can look at these cards though. The Rat King foil. Heck yeah. We got our foil rat. Yeah. Let me see if it's been pulled. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't like you waiting for me to pull one. I don't think it's actually been a curio yet, so. Ooh, there is an ordinary curio though. Interesting. The ghost has an ordinary curio. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that. I basically just look for it to not say ordinary and where it could be a curio. So that's interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe I could just be wrong, Phantom. Again, like I am all he said, she said, mostly reading comment section of my videos. So I haven't actually seen it. So don't quote me on anything. The troll thing was how he got us. The troll, the curio on the back of the troll cards was wild. Almost disrespectful, kind of wild. All right, so we got an elite foil. That's good. Historically, when our boxes have been good, they've been really good. And when they've been bad, they've been just like really bad, right? Like all ordinary exceptionals or all elite uniques. Another foil. We'll see how this one shakes out. No Man's Land. The Zombie Bruiser. Look at that thing. How do you decide what TCGs to sell? In the store, I only add new TCGs when there is somebody that tells me that they will be there every week to help encourage people to play the game and run the events. When there's somebody who's that excited about a game that they'll be there every week, that was in beta or alpha. When they tell me, you know, they'll be there every week, they're committing to it, and they'll help teach people to learn Demon Hunter. Pretty cool. Then I will pick up that game and start selling it. Because then I know there's somebody else that's not me that will help champion the thing and grow the community. Thing in the Ice. Disabled for 3 of your turns. Can't be the target or damaged by magic until the ice melts. Pretty good. A magic callback for sure, too. The Troll Curio was the 3 or 4 troll cards on the back of the card. Oh, that's a terrible example. The Crossing, though. You're on death's door to your next turn. Summon a dead minion here. Oh, just until your next turn, you're on death's door. That's pretty cool. That's a cool card. On the back of the cards, it said Eric's Curio on the top instead of Eric's Curiosa. That was the only change to the card on the troll cards. Black Mass. Yeah, the best thing to do is hop into Cardboard Guides, their YouTube channel. Go to their Discord server. And they have all the curios that have been found from all the sets listed there with pictures. It's a great resource. Freeze. Disable target minion until your next turn. Cool artwork. The imp cards. Okay, we will start paying attention to the imps. Legion of Gaul. What are the imps? I have lost my voice again. Persecutor. See, that's not a unique because it's not in the exceptional spot. This is, or sorry, it's not in the elite slot. This one could be a unique because it's in the elite or unique slot. No, they do not get paid by sorcery. They are just content creators. I think they have some Patreon or some stuff that probably helps them get paid by the community. Gloam Toads. Oil. Silver Bullet. The hollow one. A pitiful shadow of an exceptional undead. Look at that card. Beautiful. We still got more foils in this box. Ooh, that pack opened crazy. Almost hit myself in the face. Oh, there's the Invigorate. So you're saying the Invigorate might have a curio called the White Lotus. This would probably be the regular one. If you pulled an Invigorate in here that had a different art, that would be a curio. The first three would be the regular, because there hasn't, to my knowledge, ever been a curio pulled in the first three. Usually the curio is in here in the ordinary slot. Sinister Pond. Ooh, I didn't look at that. Look at that artwork. That is crazy cool. What a cool card. Oh, a unique foil to end the case. The Algor Umpharos. Beautiful. Altar. Monument and Frozen Focus. There we go. Another unique foil. Pretty good. That was an elite and a unique foil box. We still have a third of the cards here. Balor of the Evil Eye. The Infusion Factory. I still think we're going to see a set with a lot of stuff like this sometime. A bunch of automatons and artifacts would feel so cool. Something like a Mirrodin and feel with some like assembly where you're like building, you know, you could build across the realm some sort of factory or some sort of assembly line across the realm. There's a swap foil. Very cool. That card just feels out of place, the factory. And I just think like they kind of leave some hints for the next stuff. There's another Sinister Pond. I wouldn't be surprised to see a curio of this that has different artwork in the pond. A Waterworld set. Cranky Overseer. What are you guys thinking? Are we doing another case tonight? Cage of Sidrak. Lock all minions with 2 or less power in this cage, tapped and disabled. That's crazy. That's a cool card. Again, that's a kind of a board wipe for only one type of card. Another Persecutor. Betrayal. The Plague Pits. All right, 3 packs left. Ian says yes. We're doing another. Ooh, another foil. The foil sight. Evil Twin. We've seen that. Ooh, the River Rapids. Another elite foil. Push a minion on connected rivers 1 step. Interesting card there. That's 2 elite foils and 1 unique foil in this box. Pretty good box. Not as good as our unique and a foil avatar, I don't think, though. Two packs left, everybody. We'll take a what we'll do is take a little quick intermission. I gotta get some water, and then I'll do another case. The Void. The site is also Void. Dude, that's crazy. That's the box art too. That's really cool. That's really cool. Again, that's a huge site in the deck I'm talking about. Just like a Void centered site or deck. All right, everybody. This is the last pack of the box, the Regurgitator. We will keep rolling and do one more case. I've got the time tonight. And the chat seems like we've got some energy. Seems like the chat can get some energy going. And we can do a whole nother box, whole nother case, and keep it rolling, baby. I've got a stack of boxes here. All right, that box had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. That box had 7 uniques, but it also had the Interrogator. Maybe the Interrogator is a unique. Just saying it. I'm just saying it, just to put it out there. Elites, and then 8 hollows. We had one unique and 2 elites. So that's a pretty good box. Pretty strong box. Okay, we will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna get another case, and then we'll double down. Leave me some good luck comments in the comment section. I got 2 drinks. Now I have to go get the case. I got 2 drinks. My voice feels a little better by not talking right now. I decided to bring out the big boy. Now, here's what I mean by that. This case was destroyed by the pallet. Okay? The case was destroyed so much that I couldn't sell it to other people. So I put it in the box for me to open. Because I'm sure one of the boxes in here is damaged. Usually, destroyed boxes have the best stuff in it. This has been proven by science, by the way. So I brought that out just for you guys tonight. Just for you guys tonight, because you guys are the true fans of this. You guys are the true. You guys know we're about to hit 50K subscribers. Look at that. You couldn't sell this box to a person. There's a dent in it. They'd be like, "Oh, my box is damaged. Why didn't you pack it better? Why didn't you pack my box better? It's damaged. I was going to keep that for my sealed collection. So can you please send me a new box? But I'm going to keep this box anyway. It was your fault for sending me a bad box. Please, thank you. Or I'll leave a negative review on your Facebook. I'll leave a negative review on TCG Player. Even though TCG Player will just cancel the reviews because I'm an idiot." All right, here we go. Blade of Thorns. Those people exist. We had a guy who ordered a case of OP13 from us. This actually worked out very well for me. He ordered a case of OP13 from us. We double box our cases when we send stuff out. It was like $2,200, right? We double box our cases. And he gets it, and it had a hole in the case. And to be honest, to be fair, like, it had a hole in the case. UPS wrecked this box. I don't really know how much, I don't really understand how they did it. It could be the core, maybe. I don't remember if the core has anything down here. They wrecked this case. Anyway, it had a hole in it, and he wanted to return it. He was nice, though. He was actually cool. Provides 1 merit, bear ignore site abilities. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. Very interesting. I haven't seen that. It's a 4 mana exceptional death knight. We already got this one. We already got duplicate foil. Anyway, so we ended up having to I opened it up to TCG Player because I was like, listen, like, there's like one hole in this case. What do you want us to do? It was not our fault. Like, it was UPS or whoever. So UPS, to their credit, was like, have them send the case back and we'll cover half the cost of the product. So that was nice because I got my case back, which is, the boxes inside were fine, but OP is one piece. They paid for half the case, which was great. So, little win. Thanks a lot, TCG Player. Sometimes I like TCG Player. Not like they haven't taken enough money from us in sales this year or fees. Like, let's not give them too much credit. They still made plenty of money, but we got a foil. Persecutor. Mega Lurker. Relics. Ordinary. Oh, Michael. Archangel Michael in foil. Let's go. There we go. That is huge. A unique foil. Have they said anything about Gothic store OP kits? I do not believe they have said anything about Gothic OP kits yet. I would venture to say maybe next week, the week after, as we get, people have stuff in hand and people start running events with Gothic. Maybe they'll announce that, hopefully. They did do welcome kits, the big welcome kit that has like a learn to play type thing and a box of beta and a box of Arthurian. That's a recent thing. I know they announced it a long time ago, but most stores did not get one until recently, is my understanding. We didn't get one until recently. Foil. Oh, I'll be a good one again. Let's go. This case is going to be great. I'm telling you right now. Cherubim. Exceptional. Those who linger. Another duplicate on the exceptional. Getting a lot of exceptional duplicate foils. The Blade Dancer. Cool artwork. You, my friend, are an exceptional duplicate. What is up, Hometown TCG? It's kind of sad. It's kind of dangerous that you're still a mod, to be honest. Mortal Soil. Look at that art. Crazy. Michael, one of God's top warrior angels, supposed to wield a fiery sword. No fire in that art. Maybe he hasn't turned the fire on, dude. You think it's just always on fire? He's gotta knock it into gear, doesn't he? I haven't seen this elite yet either. Lord of Fear. Pack feels heavier. We're about to get a God pack? No. The Bodak Boogeyman. And pick up adjacent weaker enemy minions. They're disabled while carried. That's interesting. So you essentially remove them. I wish every game looked as good as Sorcery. Yeah. One of the best takes on the podcast, I believe it was Donald, said, can you imagine if Star Wars had the same level of art as Sorcery? If like the Star Wars TCG had the same type of art and level of art as Sorcery, how much better it would be? Yeah, I've heard double foils in a pack is definitely not abnormal now. Like, it happened on my first case. I didn't know back then that other people were going to have it. The Corruptor Freak. But we haven't seen it yet in this case. Well, in this set of boxes. Kind of makes it a God pack with the foil angels. There's the Invigorate. Tombstone Wardens. Donald is the one that's into Lorcana. Yep. Well, George is even more into Lorcana than Donald, but Donald's the one that actually plays Lorcana and knows Lorcana, is actually on the podcast. The Char Omphalos. There's one of each of these for each threshold. The Endless Fence. I haven't seen this yet either. Interesting. Minions can't enter from the void. Do we have a foil? No. Yes, there are, I believe, 14 new avatars in this set. I believe that's the number I've heard thrown around. Golgar. Another unique, the Blasphemy. Oh my gosh. Double unique box. I told you guys this case is going to be cracked. The Blasphemy. Unique magic and debauched display. Insane. Crazy. Double unique box so far. And we're only halfway through the box. Let's go. Don't send me that box. That box is damaged. This box had a hole in it. I don't want it. I don't want that box. It's messed up. Don't you use enough packaging? If you guys used better boxes, it would not be better. Why did you use UPS instead of USPS? Don't you know that UPS doesn't deliver my packages the way that I want my packages delivered? How do you not know that, even though you've never shipped anything to me ever, and we've never communicated until this stupid email? Blah, blah, blah. Why is the corner of my box dinged up? I wanted that for the sealed collection. That's what every Pokemon collector sounds like, by the way. Ironclad. And by the way, we ship out a lot of product, and we don't hear it that often. Our shipping is great. Just telling you. People, it'd be like that sometimes. The Sold Out Cemetery. Dude, I got an email yesterday, and this one was us. Like, somebody ordered 5 packs of sleeves from the website. It was like a $20 order, $15 order. And like, I don't know how it happened. We just didn't see the order. We had, you know, a page of sorcery, a page and a half of sorcery pre-orders, and pages of, you know, pre-orders for the magic set thing that released this week. And we had Black Friday, and we were dealing with all that. So this order, like, in this guy's defense, it got lost in the abundance of the release weeks. But he sent me the nastiest email. You would have thought that I insulted his mother. He sent me the nastiest email. Over $15 of sleeves, of like penny sleeves. And like, I don't know, man, just like people have zero. If you're in this industry, and I know a lot of you guys buy, sell, trade, do things on TCG Player, you just got to learn to zone that crap out. That thing, that ruined my entire day yesterday over some stupid $15 order that really didn't matter at all. And so this fully heals at each avatar. Very cool. Life wish. There's one of these wishes in each. There's a bunch of these wishes. Very cool. I fully refunded him and still sent him the sleeves. And paid for the shipping. Just let you know how I handled that. Because it was our fault. But he was not very nice. He must have been having a really bad day, you know? And I was the guy that he got to take it out on. Which is fine. I can be that guy. I can handle it. But just annoying. The Undesirables. It was, again, I'm fully owning that it was our fault, by the way. Take a drink. Good call. Thanks, Fab Rock. I actually don't deal with our customer service stuff anymore. I actually, like, one of my employees does most of that for me. But this one I dealt with because it came to like my actual email rather than the TCG Player email, because this was from the website. And I'm very thankful for my employee. Shout out to Joey, who handles all that customer service stuff. He must do a damn good job at it, by the way, because we don't get very many negative reviews. So he must be really good at like solving the problems or making sure TCG player, just so you guys know, will basically get rid of negative feedback as long as you are making it right to the customer. As long as you're providing, like if you make a mistake, they don't want a bunch of people having negative feedback on their site, right? Like they'll avoid it as long as you've been a good, you know, standing account with them and that you've taken care of the customer at the end of the day. But all right, what are we at? 7 foils. We have not gotten any more of the core. That's very interesting. Open a box that only had 5 foils. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot. I've been getting 8 foils all night, which is pretty good. We have 3 packs left in this first box from the case. There's a foil. The Flood. I haven't seen this yet either. Permanently flood the entire realm, excluding voids. Submerge everything except 1 minion of each type. Huh. It's like the flood in the Bible. Pretty cool. There should be a curio of that. That's Noah's Ark. The Bleeding Skull. Very cool in foil. An elite foil. So 2 uniques and an elite foil. That's pretty good. Afreet. Is the music loud enough for you guys? I should have asked. I gotta get better about that. Can you guys hear the music when I'm not talking? You should be able to hear the music when I'm not talking. Ready? I won't talk. Oh, the music stopped. Probably need to turn it up. I think it's supposed to be at 24. It's currently at 36. Then currently negative 36. I think it needs to be at negative 24. 8 uniques. 8 foils. 2 unique foils and an elite foil in that box. Yeah, this game is fantastic. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. Tell me if this is too loud. Right there's minus 26. Is that where you guys want it? Or is that too loud when I'm talking? Can you not hear me? I know other people have like producers that do this stuff. It's just me, man. I just hang out here. Sometimes I watch the videos back and like, it's too loud, it's too low. Not a very professional thing, to be honest. It's kind of amazing that we made it this far. I even have a opener now. I don't like leaving these in my room though, because sometimes my kids come down here and try to get cards. All right, box 2 of the case, everybody. That's a great box so far. It's been a great case. Starting out with a foil off the rip. This thing always provides good foils every time. Every time we get that and we get a foil, it's been a good foil. And fatality, another duplicate on the exceptionals. This is the second or third foil fatality we've gotten tonight, I think. Another foil. Oh, let's do it, baby. Just give me an entire box full of every pack has a foil. Harvest Festival. I actually don't want that because I don't want that to be a thing. Oh, let's look at that art. We didn't give that art enough look. Pretty good. Somebody told me I need to stop biting my fingernails, by the way, in the videos yesterday. Look, people. I'm not going to go get a mani-pedi to open sorcery packs on my YouTube channel, okay? Listen, I don't know what you want me to do, I don't have time for that. I didn't realize we were such a fancy YouTube channel that needed nice fingernails. It was probably the same guy that bought those stupid sleeves. Death Wish. Have each avatar's maximum life. Very cool. All these wishes are really cool. Ooh, the Inquisition, another unique foil. Let's go. 3 unique foils so far. You may summon it. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may banish a card from it. Somebody sent me a picture of that. That might be good. He's opening boxes from my store. This might be good. This might be good. Oh, it's just a gift of the frog. Is this a curio? Or is that just a regular card? Yeah? Oh, it's a curio. It's a new curio. Call of the Sea. Good call, Avid Driver. Thanks for the information. Foil. Earl of the Ivory Towers. Oh, Earl. That's the guy. That's the guy right there for sure that ordered the sleeves. Abyssal Assault. I mean, I'm okay with criticizing me. I'm not trying to say I'm not, you know. I'm worthy of a lot of criticism. But let's not criticize my nails. Come on. You could do better than the nails, buddy. Come on. Come on. Really get at it, you know? Another swap. We have a lot of exceptionals. It makes me feel like the number of exceptionals is less in this set or something. 3 foil uniques in the case, Avid Driver. What else did you get? Did you get the curio? Is that your picture? Oh, I haven't seen this. This is definitely a unique. I have not seen this avatar. Banish an avatar from your collection to mask yourself. Gain their abilities until damage or you put on a new mask. Dang. That's really cool. I haven't seen that one. So you basically make your avatar, your collection, your sideboard, your avatar. That's sick. That's really cool. That is definitely a unique one. Because we haven't pulled any of those and we've pulled so many of the other avatars. Yeah, you can copy, you banish an avatar from your collection to mask yourself. So once per game, you can be that avatar for as long as you want. And you gain their abilities, and then you can pay 3 again to get to be a different avatar. EC's executive chef, that man's cooking. That's a really cool avatar because you can change based on the game and what's going on and what deck you're playing against. You could change the way that you play. Did I hear there's a curio for this goblin? Did somebody tell me that too? That frog was an ordinary. That's another ordinary curio. The Animist. And the Zombie Bruiser, another exceptional duplicate foil for us. That's not good for me, as somebody's trying to get all of the foils. I literally pulled these boxes off the pallet, these cases off the pallet, and set them aside so that I was opening boxes from all the same palette, if that makes sense, to try to minimize the duplicates that I would get. I'm just letting you guys know how much thought I put into that. I love this artwork. I just think that's a beautiful, beautiful picture. Very cool card. The Slimy Mutants. Haven't seen that before. I haven't seen a lot of those ordinaries. River Rapids. Divine Lance. If only you put that much thought and effort into your nails. That's good. All right, we have a foil, and it's a dark foil. Red Rock of Ravinis. Artifacts cannot be carried here. At the end of each turn, pull each artifact one step towards this site along with its bearer. Interesting. The Penitent Knight. Cool artwork there too. I love this theme, man. I think there's been a lot of card games in the world that have done good versus evil, angels versus demon themes. This seems elevated. It seems very, very, very on point. I don't know. I just can't imagine you look at this and you don't have a positive experience with it. I can't think of a way that you could open this box for 150 bucks, 160 bucks, whatever it is, and be like, that wasn't worth it. I don't get it. Cryptic is the best, dude. Cryptic was so good. This is better than Cryptic, but Cryptic was so good. All mortals gone. Kill all mortals. I'll tell you, the best thing Cryptic had going for it was so simple. The gameplay was so easy to learn. You had, whatever. But this is a much, much deeper experience than Cryptic was. Lord of Greed. And a much better team too. A team that oh man, I thought we had it. So Gift of the Frog, the curio, is just the bow. Okay, that's crazy. We're gonna have to go back through and look at all of our Gift of the Frogs. That's crazy. I would say the only thing that Cryptic has had over Sorcery is the simplicity of playing Cryptic. You pick out your deck, you play the game. You didn't need a play mat, you didn't need any tokens, you didn't need any. I mean, it was just, that was such a beautiful part of Cryptic. The rest of it, though, I mean, like, whatever. The way they handled the whole thing was disgusting. It was, yeah. The simplicity is something that I really, really appreciated about Cryptic. It was by far the easiest game I've ever had to onboard players. Ooh, this is going to be cool. The Innsmouth Dock. Once on your turn, you may lure an adjacent minion to step here. That artwork's incredible. Yeah, Altered seems like it. I luckily never really dabbled with Altered. I backed the Kickstarter and then I sold all my boxes for like $5 profit or something like that. They put a ton of money into that game though. Listen, that company's That company's cooked, man. They failed with Altered, and they are going. The Star Wars TCG will not be around in 4 years, if it makes it that long. Lilith, we haven't seen this yet either. End of your turn, reveal opponent's top spell. If it's a minion, summon it here. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. You get to play cards from your opponent's deck for free. Man, that is so powerful too. For 4 costs or for a 3 cost? Oh, it's a 5 cost. It's 3 damage. Oh, are they using that fake Kickstarter thing that's like Kickstarter but not Kickstarter? Yeah, I'm pretty lucky I got out of Star Wars the timeline that I did. I mean, if I would have sat on for one more set, I would have lost a ton of money. I saw the writing on the wall with the collector boxes. When they did the stupid collector box thing, I was like, oh, this is over. They're not big enough to be able to do a Magic the Gathering collector box thing. It just doesn't work. Like, you don't have the volume of sales you need to do that level of thing, and then you ruin all the chases by making things all flashy. The Power Wish, we've seen this one. I like those wishes. I think those are cool. They're really expensive cost, so I don't think that they're going to be like meta breaking, but in something like 4-player, they're going to be really, really fun, and in more casual games, I think it'll be a really enjoyable experience. Oh, I don't think we've seen this either. Huh, artwork's in Crazy. I think that was a mixture between Crazy and Incredible, by the way. In Crazy. Yeah, I was pretty happy with my navigation of that one. I even had like some pretty high-end cards that I sold right at the right time. That's pretty cool card. It's crazy to me we're still getting elites that we haven't seen. It just shows you the size of the card pool. Yeah, I remember my rep calling me once for set 1, the reprint, and then being like, how many boxes of set 1 do you want? I was like, well, what's the, like, what kind of allocations do you anticipate? And she was like, no, just tell me how many boxes you want and we'll get you them. And I was like, oh, if that's going to be the way that is, I'll just take, I think I only took like 20 boxes because I was like, if you guys are just printing all of it again, the demand's not there 6 months after. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Hellfire. There's a curio of that fallen angel too, that the angel's in the ground. So just so you guys know. How has this box been? Oh, we have the Inquisition. We got another unique foil. That's been good. You get a unique foil, you're winning. The opening. Get to the frog. Okay. It's fun to know now. It's fun to start looking for things. 2 packs left in this box, everybody. Book of Blessings. Haven't seen this unique either. We saw the Book of Dead. Last pack of the box. We are at 8 foils, which has been the case for all of our boxes this opening. Look at the art on that book. Oh, I should do that, huh? You're right. That's really cool. The detail is incredible. Yes, there is. My understanding is there's no non-unique uniques in this set. I believe he said that in my interview. I didn't go back and re-listen to the interview, but I believe he said that in the interview I did with him, that they did not do any uniques in the set that are, elite level. 4, 5, 6, 8 uniques. Oh, and the big one was the imposter. Very cool. I hadn't seen that card before. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and the Inquisition was the big one. We are getting good stuff, my friend. Go cook your wife dinner. That's very important. The good thing about me is you can put me on pause and start it up later. You can't put your wife on pause and start her up later. All right, box number, what are we at? This is box 3 of the case. The Blade Dancer. Yeah, I'm keeping all of our empty boxes. I might try to do some sort of deck box type thing with it. I know I have some ideas. Some ideas of some cool things to do with them. We'll see what happens. The Innsmouth Dock again. That's unique, right? I think so far the curio that I want to hit, if I get to choose, which you don't, but if I do, is the one that is clear or like see-through artwork. I just want to see how that card looks, to be honest. What's up, Jordan? Been a while, buddy. What's going on, my dude? Foil? I don't think it's the orb. Legion of Gaul. I think the orb has. No, it's not. It's the Desecrate again. Another duplicate. Exceptional duplicate pile. Gonna be massive. You do a lot of cooking? I do a lot of grilling in my house. I would say neither me or my wife cook very often. Like, we are not a... Dude, that noisome twosome artwork is insane. Look at that art. So good. Necromancer. And the Necromancer concert. I haven't seen that either. The Crawler. I guess we have seen it. Gift, no. Yeah, I think the House of Glass. Or City of Glass, whatever it is. The Peacemaker. Forgotten Tomb. The curio is in the ordinary slot, so you're not going to get a curio. Well, this has been historically. You're not going to get a curio in these first 3. No curio. You're not going to get a curio in the elite unique slot. That's always going to be an elite unique. The curio historically has always been in this pile. I believe 4th from the back is where a lot of them were, but I think they can be anywhere. I don't remember where we pulled my curio in that we got for somebody else. That was crazy. That guy pulled, what did he do? He paid for one pack and got the curio, I think. I think that's what he did. Interrogator. We do have a foil, everybody. It's an exceptional. A Zeppelin, another duplicate exceptional. If anybody wants to trade exceptional foils, hit me up. You got the opposite duplicates of me. Let's do it. We're getting a lot of those duplicate exceptionals. Tombstone Wardens. I don't think we've seen this one either. Oh, the Evil Twin, another unique. This case is cracked. This is the 4th unique of this case. Curio packs, one up from a God pack. That's crazy. Listen to me. This case has been cracked. Absolutely cracked. Sawbones. Yeah, I think they're in the womb. Mimic. Again, I think we already have that foil. Are they in a womb? Maybe. No, they're not. The Cherubim. I like that card a lot. The card was so good in the deck today. So good. I don't know if it's going to be good in non-precons. Like 6 costs is kind of a lot. Especially with something that doesn't have, what's it called? Charge. But in the precons, it was very good. Uh-oh. Duplicator. We haven't seen this one yet either. The Duplicator. Your avatar wins on the double. Your spellbook and atlas can only contain matching pairs of uniques. And you start with 2 spells and 2 sites. Hold on. Your spellbook and atlas can only contain matching pairs of uniques. So you can play with more than 1 unique. And you start with only 2 spells and 2 sites in hand. Holy moly, that's good. You don't like that? That's going to be good. I think that's a unique. Listen, I like playing with only uniques. That's my style of gameplay right there. Mesophilophiles. We got that in foil earlier, everyone. The duplicate. So we got 2 different avatars that we hadn't seen before. Definitely add some value to uniques that maybe you wouldn't play typically. Like there might be some different shenanigans you can do with that now. I mean, there are a lot of really good cards that aren't uniques. Archangel Samuel? Airborne War Genesis players lose 1 life for each evil minion they control or in their cemetery. Very cool. You know, I was not anticipating that red would be anti-evil. That fire is anti-evil in this game. They keep making those cards that are fire cards that target evil things. Kind of cool. Samuel. Thanks, Josh. Foil. Dark foil. Could be it. It could be it. It could be the core. Savior. Jack the Ripper. I like seeing a unique. It could be the core. It's not the core. It is an exceptional, those who linger, which is a duplicate exceptional for us. All right, we have duplicate exceptionals for sure. Fire purifies evil. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But also, like, the evils and the depths of hell is fires. Like, that's where I was going. But I don't know. Kind of cool. The chance. Ooh, the magician. Is that another one I haven't seen? That must be another one I haven't seen. Have we seen that? Hellfire? I get a drink. I've been drinking Spindrift. We did the Whole30 diet a little bit ago, and I needed something to drink that had some flavor. And man, they're good. They're expensive though. Clairvoyant. I still just think that artwork's gorgeous. I get like she's attractive too, but like I just think the artwork is really good. The way it's set up, just the whole. I like that card a lot. It might be my favorite art in the set for some reason. We'll see. I think it's too early to determine that. The Arcade of Bones, really like that one too. Barrow Knight. Oh, I'm still seeing ordinaries that I don't really know. Elder Ruins. The Ghost in the Window. Which one is that? I'm gonna pull up the curious. Oh, the Gossamer Ghost. That's the one you're talking about. And the Desecrate. But that would be... Yeah, the Ghost in the Window is... Okay. The Fallen Angel is exceptional. Okay. Acid Rain. It's fun hunting the curios, man. It's fun looking for the curios. Uh-oh. There's Void. Is it the stone? I don't think it's the stone. The core? It's not. Grasping Ground. Screamer. Gift of the Raven. The Gibbous Knight. This is like the third one we've gotten. The exceptional foils we have not. The case let us down. The palette theory let us down on the exceptional foils for sure. For sure let us down on the exceptional foils. The palette theory. The opening only off of a sequential palette so that you don't get duplicate foils did not work on the exceptional foils. That is 100% proven in this video. Now, the question is, I'll take it not working on exceptional foils all day if it means that my unique foils are good, are not duplicates. Could be the core. The Chorus of Condemnation. It's not the core. Chorus of Condemnation. The Gift of the Serpent. I don't have time to trade is the problem. Like, what we'll end up doing is we'll just sell them on TCG Player, and then I'll just go through it at some point when I feel like the market is saturated by singles, which I don't know. This is going to be a long time. There's like, listen, singles in this set are going to be, it's going to be interesting at first. I will not buy until, I probably won't buy until they put more boxes. Every time this happens with sorcery, like they put more boxes out and everybody panics. Like, kind of funny how everybody panics. And the singles prices dip a lot because the guys who open a ton of boxes for singles, they've got to put them somewhere. And the demand for the singles goes down because you all buy boxes when the restock happens, right? So like, it's kind of this weird spot. That's when I would buy singles. Doomsday Cult. But with these indie games, you also never know. Like, you just don't know when the next reprint is going to be. Like, I would guess it'll be a while before we see a reprint of these boxes. Animist. So we still haven't seen, you guys are saying the Magician is a avatar? I still haven't seen that. Greater Blood Demon. Look at that one. Void Walk. Must be cast to an outer column. Really cool artwork. They reprint. I mean, there's been at least 3 major reprints of beta. At least, I don't know if I would say they're reprints or restocks. I mean, who knows when they're printing the boxes. But 2 distribution, there's been another, that's another exceptional foil. Duplicate. Yeah, there's been waves of product for sure. That Death Knight, that's at least the 3rd Death Knight we've pulled tonight. Peace Offering, I like this card a lot. This card in this deck, gonna be crazy. Having 2 Peace Offerings, 2 times you can make your opponents not be able to do anything. I've not pulled a zombie army foil. I think sorcery, Yoko, is a little bit of a unique spot with singles, that there's not that many people in the singles game, so it's not as volatile as Magic is, where like, I don't know, when there's so many sellers selling stuff. 1, 2, 3. That time I only got 7 uniques, but Duplicator, very cool one. Unless the Animist is a unique, but I don't think it is. We did get 8 foils again, and one of them was a unique, the Evil Twin. That's pretty good. We really need a unique foil every box for my opening to work. It's not going to happen, but if we want it, I wish they would drop the set binder when the product itself drops. Yeah, I wish they would do that too. A fair and valid criticism. Also, another fair and valid criticism, you guys know that the pre-constructed deck set doesn't have a pack? Come on. Come on. What are we doing? Give the people the free pack. Give the people the free pack, man. What are we doing? That's crazy. That's really my biggest criticism so far. I haven't seen this. The Saint Weld. Death Right abilities here are also Genesis abilities. That's a huge card. That's really cool. No, they rose the price. They rose the price from, I think, $40 to $66, the MSRP. I haven't pulled any ordinary foils in this case, I don't think. Exceptional. 1, 2, 3. 3 ordinary foils so far in this case. I do think that the decks are a lot better. Is there a consensus that ordinary foils are harder to pull or something? Because I think that's true for me so far. The decks feel like they are better than the beta decks were. I didn't look at the number of uniques in each deck though. Slobber Maw, that thing's crazy. Another Ironclad. Good, Avid Driver. I'll trade you for exceptionals. Red Rock Ravinus. 2 for 1. Give me 2 ordinary foils. I'll give you 1 exceptional foil. Oh, there's the Magician. Oh, this case was like the unique. Oh, dude, that artwork is so good. You have no atlas, but your spellbook may contain sites. And you start with 7 cards. Huh. So it makes it magic. Oh, and it's the Magician. Listen. Come on. That's freaking cool. That is freaking cool. That is so cool. I love it. I absolutely. The only thing I don't love is why are there 9 cards in his hand? He's got 4 cards in his hand and 5 cards flying around. The only thing I don't love is why isn't it 7? But holy moly. There are 7 cards behind him though, I think. I want this in foil. Listen. I want this art. Somebody connect me with Just I so I can buy this art. I want this art. I want the original art. That's so cool. Yeah, I've gotten basically no ordinary foils. Crucifix. Ooh, and the Harbinger. Avid Driver. We both pulled duplicates. Already pulled it. That's so funny. We were just talking about trading that. Listen, 130 is crazy. TC is, yeah, 166. We're 160. I'm not selling boxes cheaper than 160. I'll just open them. Just not. I'm not doing that. I don't know. Not my thing. The boxes are too expensive from distro to do that. Like, I don't know. This is a duplicate too. All of our exceptionals have been duplicates. All of our exceptional foils. It's like we're not getting ordinary foils where we should be, and instead we're getting extra duplicates or extra exceptionals. So I don't think I'm complaining about that, but Lord of Destruction. Fly Alakist. I mean, the price of the boxes from Distro was significantly higher than Arthurian Legends. It had more packs, obviously, than Arthurian Legends. But then Beta, too, I think it was significantly higher than Beta, which was the same number of packs. But, you know, it's also a better box. So there's trade-offs for sure. But the trade-off I don't like is the lack of a pack in the precons. Foil. Bleeding Skull. There's an ordinary. Broken Swamp. Drew Tucker artwork. I'm sure I didn't even look, but I can tell. Angel Ascendant. Can I tell you USPS to hurry up? I tried, man. We tried to get stuff out as early as possible without potential breaking street date. I should have just broken street date like all the other stores. That seems like a cool one. Foil. The Defiler Spire. Love this card. I want that one in foil really bad. That I would also take that artwork too. If I can get that artwork. The Wild Fanatic. Now I'm getting all the ordinaries. We shouldn't have said anything. Who did this one? David O'Connor. I would like that artwork. I'm looking for another piece of sorcery art. I think I might want to try to get one from each set, which means I need to get an Arthurian Legends one. I have the Grand Master Wizard painting, original painting. Lacuna Entity. Siren. What does siren mean? Exorcist. Oh, that should be my art choice. Which siren? This is just called Siren? What card are you talking? Regurgitator? I do like Regurgitator too. I don't think I can hang that in my house though. I got kids, man. You know, I'd be scared. My back hurts. I haven't been streaming like this for a while. What is that? Koshi's egg. Simon, we found your egg. Interesting. It's another like extend the game card. Very cool. Simon, we found your egg, buddy. No curios yet, bub. Oh, I know what art you're talking about. The naked blue girl. I can't put that in my house either. Landmass. Although this is, what time is it? Yeah, we're getting to the time where Louis starts talking about things maybe that shouldn't be on the internet. That's fine. When I was growing up, my grandfather, who was a very like honest man, married for millionaires, you know, he would be on the holy side of this game. We'll just leave it at that. Very God-fearing man. We'll just go that way. And we used to play pool in his basement, ping pong and pool. We would get after dinner, we'd go play ping pong and pool in his basement. And he had a painting of like there it is, the succubus. It wasn't called the siren, it's the succubus. He had a painting of like a topless girl in some country. He had like a bunch of paintings in the pool room. One of them was like a topless girl, and I was like, it was always weird to me as like a 8-year-old that my grandfather had this like painting of it. And like now as an adult, I'm like, okay, it was like a painting. It's not like whatever, but it was a weird thing for me as a kid. There you go, Louis lore for you. Static Servant. I feel like I haven't seen that before. Each other unit here takes 1 damage. That seems pretty good. How are we doing on foils? We need some more foils. Bleeding Skull. The Animus. Anyway, we were talking about box prices. I think the $130 stores, $120 stores, I think those boxes are going to absolutely fly, particularly after people get their boxes. I can tell you right now, everyone who's watching these videos, you're going to get your box, you're going to open it, you're going to be like, oh, you know what I want to do is open more boxes. And there's just not... There's so many cards in the set. I don't know. I just think, especially a set this size, the Holy Nova, we've gotten a duplicate of that one too. Especially a set this size, there's always going to be a shortage of boxes initially. Which is my opinion. I think the EV would probably be pretty high on this box right now too. Simply like the number of cards. Yeah, finding people to play with is always the hard part in any indie TCG. You can always go into a store and find people to play Commander with. Ooh, Hyper Parasite. Like, have we even seen this elite yet? I don't think we've seen this elite yet. So like we've opened a ton of boxes and we're still getting elites that we haven't seen. That's crazy. I've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. This is the 16th boxes. Foil. The Strom. The Barging Barghest. We have not gotten this one before. Voidwalk. Look at that art. Crazy good. Gift of the Frog. SGC cons are great to play at. Yeah, I've heard SGC cons are very well run for a while. Release the Hounds. Uh-oh, we got a 10. Is this another unique? Armageddon. Oh my gosh. We have hit a unique in every box this case. Unique Magic of Utter Annihilation. Look at that card. Destroy everything? Crazy. I only pulled half the uniques. I think there's 100 uniques. Not gonna lie. I think I heard that. Yeah, we don't do standard here either. We do draft every Friday night. We have a great draft community. 106 uniques. I'll be lucky if I pull half the uniques. You're right. I will be happy. I will be happy if I pull in my 100 boxes, I get 50% of the uniques in the boxes. I'll be happy with that. I'll be even more happy if one of those uniques is the big card, right? Like, I will be less happy if I have to go out and buy, after opening 108 boxes, to get my unique foil of that big hit. I'll have to buy that. $40 to $50 boxes for a playset kind of makes sense. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Another Koshi's egg. Foil. Earl of the Ivory Towers. And a Fallen Angel foil. All right, we're starting to get new foils in the exceptional slot that we haven't gotten. That's good to see. That is good to see. I need to do my non-foil binders. I have all my foils in the binders, but I don't have the non-foil binders yet. I don't even think I have a non-foil alpha binder. I definitely need to do that. I definitely have the start of a non-foil alpha binder, but I always take cards out of it to build decks. So, all right, another great box. I mean, this case has been awesome. We got 8 uniques. We got I think 8 foils again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foils. One was an avatar. One was a unique. Armageddon, a really, I think, strong, crazy card. I won't see any play, but crazy card nonetheless. Hope this tower of boxes doesn't fall over. It doesn't look very high to you guys, but it's, I mean, it's 4.5 feet tall. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. I'm too old to stream. Too old for this. It's been so long. My body's like, what are you doing, dude? You're supposed to be laying in bed, endlessly scrolling on your phone before you fall asleep. I'll come pick him up for you so I don't fall. All right, that was pretty good. Gonna hear a crash in the middle of the night. That would not be good. Starting out with a foil. Simulator Snail. Bitten. We have seen this one. Another duplicate. Exceptional foil for Louis. Whee! Give to the frog. Another foil. Ironclad. I like what they're doing, by the way, giving you guys rankings. Do you guys feel some pressure to move up the rank by commenting lots? Or can you guys not see that? Am I the only one that can see that? Overflow. How many Gothic boxes will stay? No, you can't see the rankings. That's less fun. I could start doing giveaways for people who are the highest ranked. I like that kind of competition. Something to do for, something for me to do. I don't even have music. Usually, I don't know where my AirPods are. Usually when I stream, I put some music in. Yeah, I mean, but like spamming's kind of fun sometimes. Regurgitator. We can have a mod that bans people for spamming. That's some bold artwork. Not gonna lie. That's some bold artwork. I respect that about sorcery, that they're just like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this artwork the way we want to do it. You gotta respect that. The Abaddon Succubus. Corruptor. All right, come on, give us a curio. This case has been so good to us. It's been so good to us, this case has been. The Inquisition. The Human Pinata card. I don't know if I can say that. The Mummy. Yeah, this is my favorite game to play. I like drafting Magic. I like playing Commander with some people. But from a one-on-one game, and even like 4-player sorcery is very fun. I don't want to just complain about Magic all the time, but the Universes Beyond stuff just doesn't, like, it's hard for me to make content on. It's hard for me to enjoy because I don't like that thing. Like, I'm not a fan of Spider-Man, so I don't want to play Spider-Man. And like, if you enjoy Spider-Man, that's great, but like, it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me want to go and play it. That's cool artwork. That's the thing that you can get from your sideboard somehow with some card. But sorcery, it feels like what I thought Magic felt like when I started playing. And I didn't play alpha beta Magic. I'm not like an old school Magic guy. It's just like, you know, it feels like what it used to feel like. It feels like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but in card game. Andrew, I literally kept streaming because I knew you were getting off work and you wanted to watch live. I did that for you. I thought about that last night. I was like, tomorrow night, I'm going to do 2 full cases just so that Andrew gets to hang out after work. Just did that for you, buddy. Book of the Den. Love that card. Uh-oh, we have 5 foils and no unique foil. Is this going to be the first box of the case with no unique foil? That's the question. Is it going to be the first box of this case with no unique foil? We're 4 for 4. I think we've actually gotten 5 unique foils in this case. One box had 2. I like that card. I think my back hurts as I'm holding the cards like this. I think I need to get a camera that's like right here. That would hurt my back less. But then you have a camera in your way, and that's not enjoyable either. Grasping Ground. And I have a nice chair. Like when we used to stream, I used to stream way back in the pandemic. I was streaming like every night. And we were playing games live. It was like a whole thing. And I used to complain about my back, and one of the viewers worked at Herman Miller and was like, "Hey, hit me up. I'll hook you up on a deal with a chair." And so like that was like my first big business expense. And so I have a really nice chair. It's not the chair, it's just the not doing this for a while. I'm done complaining. Again, it's a really tough job, guys. It's really hard streaming packs of me opening cards on the internet. It's really tough. Golgara. We're down to 2 boxes and 1 set of precons left. Just leaving my open box on the counter. Sold it all on its own. That's awesome. Just like people seeing the artwork. That's a really good idea. Maybe I'll do that with one of these boxes. I'll bring it into the shop and let the customers just peruse the ordinaries and foils. Greater Blood Demon. I always say that one when we pull it for some reason. All right, time for a foil. It's time. This case has been crazy because we got all the, I think all the non-foil unique avatars. The Algor Omphalos. The Magnetic Closure. They're like, wow, this game really cares. I definitely can't. I'm so bad at alphabet. I'm so bad at it. I get made fun of in my shop by my employees all the time. They don't let me sort cards. Foil core, foil core, foil core. Molder, yeah, we've gotten some cool hits. This is currently a, we believe, 5 unique case. Arcade of Bones, unique foil case. We're hoping for a 6 here. Every box has had at least 1 unique foil, and I think 1 box had 2. So. There's a foil. Come on, baby. I don't think it's the foil core. I don't think it's the foil core. Mortal Soil. It is a 1. Is it the foil core? No. The Sensu of the Frog. We already got this. We keep getting foil exceptionals we already got. Stop doing that to me, sorcery. I want only cards I haven't pulled yet. You're making me work more. Heights. Yeah, no ordinaries. I haven't gotten very many ordinaries. Which I don't think it's I don't know. It's not a bad thing for the ordinary foils to have a little bit of value. Some of the Arthurian ones are like $1 or 50 cents, and that's like, I don't want 50-cent foils in sorcery. I like the idea that foils are fun and rare and hard to get and have some sort of value. I don't need them to be $100. Yoko Be Loco really likes the succubus. Be careful, Yoko. It's a succubus. She's going to lure you in and she's going to kill you. That's what they do. Just be careful. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the succubus. I get it, but don't fall for it. Be stronger than your urge. Dang, son's still alive. Over 3 hours of the man is impressive stuff. Listen, it's a tough job. I understand, Chase. It's hard. Somebody's got to do it though. Somebody's got to open all these packs that are sitting in my house. Another foil. Oh, is it the core? It's all dark. It could be the core. Succubus for the rest of us. Legion of Gaul. Stuck in Indiana, huh? Oh, another unique foil. Let's go. The Pallid Bust. Banish a dead minion. Bearer has the banished minion's printed types and ability. Pretty cool. Another unique foil. Let's go. All right, so this has been quite the case. This was a damaged case, and this is only one half of that damaged case, by the way. But this was the more beat up inner case, so I did that for you guys. I did that for Andrew. I knew he was getting off work. I wanted him to see some hot pulls. So what product? I would buy the four precons on the website. Go to KitchenTableTCG.com, buy the 4 precons of this set. Although honestly, the beta precons are great. They're cheaper and they come with a pack. These precons do not come with a pack, so that's kind of a bummer. But this set, I think the precons are stronger and a little bit more fun than the beta ones were. So Dragonfly, pick them up. KitchenTableTCG.com. The pre-constructed deck set. You get 4 decks in that. I think it's like $60. You get 4 decks in it, and they play. You know, they're powered to play against each other. Very fun, very good. And yeah, another foil. Come on, be another unique foil. Just do it for us. Who cares? Just do it. The Haunts. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Okay, here we go. Just be another unique foil. Just, you know. The Meat Hook, which we already have. Another exceptional duplicate foil. Crazy. We're getting lots of... I heard other people not getting 8 foils. What have you guys seen? Have you guys seen... have you seen other people getting this many unique foils? Sorry, have you heard other people getting this many foils in the box? Yeah, Josh said he got 5 in his last box. I've gotten 8 in every box. I've gotten none of the double foil packs in this case. Archangel Raphael. Put on some clothes, dude. We think the big chase is the orb of void, the void orb. The pack of just foils is the God pack, and I haven't seen that. So I've only heard about it. I would have guessed that it's just a God pack. I mean, other games do that, and it has a great... People love that. All right, this box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques and 8 foils, I believe. That's been every box's stream has been 8 foils and 8 unique. This one had a unique foil. We've gotten at least 5, I think now 6 unique foils in this case. And we're hoping that this box has one more at least unique foil for us. We're hoping it's the Ether Core. Here we go. Chant it for us, everybody. Chat. Ether Core. Ether Core. Ether Core. Ether Core. This is the last box of the night, everybody. I was up till 2 a.m. last night. I and Andrew was in the chat. I think Mulder was in the chat. Other people were in the chat. I fell asleep at 1:30 holding my phone, watching my own video, because that's how big of a loser I am. But I was trying to chat with you all, and my wife was like, "Why did you stay up so late?" I was like, "I was trying to hang out with my friends on the internet." And she was like, "Don't do that again tonight." And then when I went up and got my water, she was like, "Are you done?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Are you going to stream more?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Don't stay up too late." I was like, "Okay, Mom." Jeez. But anyway, that's what happened. So I can't do more after this tonight. I'm also basically losing my voice because I don't get enough rest and because I keep making YouTube videos. We're so close to 50,000 subscribers. I'm trying to grind out to the 50K here. Volgar. That seems like a fun number. I don't know. I've never been excited about reaching a subscriber goal. It's just not really something that has been very cool. But this one feels good. Boulevard of Bones. Once I hit 50K, I got to get a golf channel going. That'd be fun. No, you don't get a plaque until 100K from YouTube. MTG North with street date breakers. I don't know why people think that that's worth it. I have not noticed foils leaning to the right side of the box. I feel like the foils have been pretty well distributed, but I haven't been paying that much attention. In beta and alpha, they were definitely on the left side of the box. The left side of the box was always way hotter. I don't have any evidence of that other than all my YouTube videos, which all highlight that. Blightstone, I like this card too. That art's pretty. I like the pretty artwork. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, I typically shuffled all of our packs on streams, and I don't think I'm gonna have to do that either, which is great because it took up a lot of time on the streams. I don't think I'll have to do that on our streams when we do sell single packs like this. Foil. Ironclad. Let's see what duplicate exceptional foil we get here, everybody. Hey, the lore. Look, it's a snake giving the apple to Eve. Oh, she's not wearing any pants. That makes sense because, you know, Adam and Eve. Is that her hair? She's got her hair covered. Is that part of the post fall? The box battles are a blast. You enjoy the box battles. I just love that artwork, man. I just think that it's just so good. I don't know why. It's just so well, like everything's so well centered, and it's very, I don't know. Can't wait to get that one in foil. The Sentinel Trap. This one moves and it turns on the battlefield. It's kind of cool. All right, well, one ordinary foil, no uniques yet in the right side of the box. I mean, how much sorcery clout is there, though? Let's be honest. Is there a lot of sorcery? Is there sorcery clout? Should I be chasing sorcery clout? Should I be I didn't realize I could chase sorcery clout. The Dark Alley. That's sick. Oh, they're not. Stop it. Chase, this is the time, buddy. Come to the release event tomorrow at noon. You're local. Come to the release event tomorrow at noon. Come hang out. We'll teach you how to play. We're just doing pre-cons and maybe add a pack, that kind of thing. It's going to be very fun. We'll teach you how to play. Come to the event. I'll pay for you. Oh, I got another Avid driver. Is this going to be another Curio poll? I don't have access to that Avid driver. Send me a, if you're still watching, you can hear me. Send me a screenshot. I don't have access to whatever Discord. I'm in so many Discord servers. I'm not joining any more Discord servers. Don't invite me to Discord servers, please, people. I have my it's hard to, notifications blow up. It's crazy. Oh, Timbo, it's a God pack. Return King. You guys want to watch a God pack? Let's watch a God pack. I don't condone anything they say here. Shout out to Timbo Slice in the Flesh. He's not very excited. Just all foil pack. Interesting. Until I pull a God pack on my stream for myself, God packs don't exist. It's just like curious. It's got to happen live. It's got to happen from a sealed box for me to know that it exists. And I have to do it. So. Exceptional Sight. Ghost Town. That's a great card. Just gains an extra mana. Cranky Overseer. Chase, just come to the shop whenever you're done. I might be there. Hang out with my family in the afternoon. Like the later afternoon. But I mean, we'll be there at noon for the event, so we'll be there till probably 3, I would say. So we get there by 3. We'll teach you how to play again. Foil. I'm not saying that they are lying. I want that to be very clear. I'm saying I don't believe anything until it happens on this channel. We did the same thing with Curios. I pretended that Curios, oh, that's cool. The base of Babel in a foil. Listen, we've seen the top of Babel but only once in my videos. This is a very biblical set. Lots of Bible references. I like it. The Void. Great. I think there's going to be really good Void decks. I really think Void is what I want to focus on first. Chase, we play every Tuesday night too. Come on a Tuesday night. We'll play every Tuesday night. Stormgeist. Ooh, is this the core? Is this the core? No. The Gravedigger. You know what? I honestly, low key, I don't want to pull the core this early. I won't be able to celebrate as well right now. I'm not ready for it. I haven't put the work in to be able to pull the core and celebrate appropriately. There's a level of like work you got to put into getting that to make it feel good. And right now it would be way too fast. MetaZoo had God packs and Nightfall, but only in 10 boxes. Yeah. They were the golden ticket things, weren't they? Key to the City might be better than the core. Tell me why. I don't really understand that card. I'm not going to lie to you. Iron Maiden. That's the one that it can move. The bearer can move through sites without any negatives. Foil. Lord of Green. Ooh, Molten Mar. Exceptional Sight opens its ruby lips. Can protect against sights? Oh, like sights dealing damage? I guess that makes sense. The other cores don't get used, but that one seems a little stronger than the other. early on, that core will certainly be the big chase, simply because of what it says it does and what it is. But you're right, it might not see very much play. I could very easily see it not seeing that much play, especially if there's not a void deck that is meaningful in the kind of meta that it does evolve. The cemetery, I haven't seen this yet either. That's pretty cool. I mean, the cores from Alpha Beta don't see hardly any play in tournament play. Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans. There you go, the succubus. Don't look at her. She's there to trick you guys. She's there to get you. She's literally a demon of alluring demise. Don't let yourself fall for that alluring demise. Maleficarium. What are these words they make up? All right, come on. Give us a curio in the close here. Give us another unique foil. We got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 2 more foils. JK said it worked. It worked. I'm dead. She killed me. It was worth it. Come on, we need more foils. Got 2 more foils, right? How are we gonna... Ooh, we haven't seen this. Sister Stefana. Ward other nearby minions are silenced. Okay. That's not the Curio Ghost. It's the regular ghost. It means the witch's hammer. It's a real book. Foil. Baba Yaga's hut. That's pretty cool. Displace an ordinary foil. A rare ordinary foil for us. All right, we're coming down to the close, everybody. We have 2 packs left. Pack feels heavier. I'm telling you right now. It's a god pack. Nope, not a god pack. Does have a foil. The Cage of Sidrak. I think we've seen that one. Oh, that's the one that takes all the tiny minions. Oh, the Demonic Contract, but no unique foil. This might be the last box, and it will let us down, and this case won't have a unique foil in every box unless we get a bonus. Unless we get a bonus 9th foil here. We have, nope, no bonus foil. Holy Warrior. Oh, wait. The Sinister Pond. No bonus foil, no curio. But what a case still. An absolute home run of a case, everybody. Home run. Home run. Did you guys enjoy the 12 box opening here on Kitchen Table TCG? Are you entertained? Did you have fun? What can we do better? This is gonna fall for sure. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques in that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foils in that box. Let's take a look at the unique foil count for this last case, because it was pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we start with Blasphemy or Archangel Michael? I feel like we started with Blasphemy. I feel like the Archangel Michael was the last hit of the first case. So we had a 5 unique case, which is really great. But that last box let us down. Unless I missed one. I thought we had one more. I think that last box just let us down. Was Archangel Michael in the same case? I don't remember. Anyway, it was a great case. The box was damaged. That's why it was good. You guys, thank you so much for being here, for watching with me, for being along for this journey. You guys are the best part of this for me. I don't like opening boxes by myself in my house. I love this. This is so much fun to me. So as much fun as I hope you had, I want you to hear from me. I'm so thankful for all of you who watch the content, who comment and join me along in the Discord server, KitchenTableTCG.com, if you're not in the Discord server, as well as in the chat. You guys rock. Make sure you have subscriptions on, notifications on, be in the Discord server. I'll let you guys know when I'm going live. You guys rock. Remember to be kind to the people around you. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, for being here. We will maybe see you again tomorrow night. We might see you again Sunday night. We will keep this rolling as much as possible. When I know, I will post it. I got to talk to my wife first. So you guys have a great day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.